Hello students, welcome to my channel English All New Academy. In this video, I have discussed about the poetic devices along with figures of speech and rhyme scheme of the poem Amanda from Standard 10 First Flight. I request you to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon. So, let's begin with figures of speech, poetic devices and rhyme scheme. We begin with stanza 1. I have assigned the numbers to the lines so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Here we can see that the word don't, it shows negation, and whenever there is negation used for asserting some positive point or positive idea, it is called litotes. Here another poetic device, exclamation also is used because after Amanda there is the sign of exclamation. Again in second line don't has been used, so it is litotes, and here exclamation sign is there, so it is exclamation. Here we have one poetic device called anaphora. In line 1 and 2, we can see that the word don't has been used in the beginning of the line. That's why it is called anaphora. In third line, we can see that figure of speech alliteration is used because the sound so is repeated in these words stop, slouching, sit and straight. In this line we can see that sign of exclamation is used, so it is called exclamation. In line number 5 we can see that adjective languid has been assigned to C, and so it is called transferred epithet because languid means relaxed. We have one more figure of speech, that is metaphor. Here emerald is the precious stone and it is compared with the sea because the color of the stone and the color of the sea resemble, so it is called metaphor. In line 7, we can see that metaphor is used because Amanda compares herself with mermaid. In line number 7, a reference has been made to mermaid and that's why it is called allusion. The poetic device is allusion. In this line, we can see that in the beginning of line number 8 and line 9, the words did you are repeated and so the poetic device is anaphora. In this line, we can see that T sound, that is T sound, is repeated in the words told, to, your sound is repeated in you and your, and that's why it is called alliteration. Here we can see sign of exclamation, so in line 11 it is exclamation. In line 12, metaphor is used because Amanda compares herself with an orphan. In line 13, transferred epithet is used because hushed, bare feet. The word hushed has been assigned to feet, so it is transferred epithet. Then we have metaphor and alliteration in line number 14. The silence is golden. It is metaphor because silence is compared to the preciousness of gold. And here also we can see freedom is compared with sweet. We have alliteration because the sound so is repeated in silence and sweet. Here we have a poetic device also in line numbers 12 and 13. We can see that the pronoun I has been repeated and that's why it is called anaphora. In line 15, negation is used. The word don't has been used, so it is called litotes, and here we can see sign of exclamation, so it is exclamation. Again in line 16 it is exclamation. In line 17 there are two figures of speech, alliteration and exclamation. Alliteration, the sound V is repeated in these words will and when. In this line, line number 18, negative is used. The word negative is used, that is not, and that's why it is called litotes. One more figure of speech is there because here Amanda compares herself with Rapunzel. So it is metaphor. In line number 19, we can see alliteration. The sound T is repeated in the words tower and tranquil. In this line, we can see that the word never shows negation, and so it is litotes. We have one more figure of speech, that is transferred epithet, because the adjective bright has been assigned to hair, and exclamation because here we can see the sign of exclamation. Here the poetic device is allusion because here reference has been made to Rapunzel. In line 21, we can see that alliteration has been used. The word saw is repeated in the words, the sound saw is repeated in the words stop and sulking. And here we can see it is exclamation. In this line also, it is exclamation. In this line, again, we can call it exclamation. Now, let's see the rhyme scheme of the poem. In this poem, the rhyme scheme is AA, BA, which is used in stanzas 1, 3 and 5. And the rhyme scheme is C in stanzas 2, 4 and 6. So, let us try to understand the rhyme scheme with first two stanzas. Here we can see that the last words are rhyming Amanda, Amanda. So it is A. This word is differently rhyming. So it is B. And again Amanda, Amanda. So here A. So in first stanza we can see it is A. Similarly, you can find out that similarly the rhyme scheme is seen in stanza number 3 and 5. Now let us see second stanza. Here we can see that see me. See. Here also blissfully. Though E sound is repeated. That's why as the words rhyme similarly, we have assigned it see. And in stanza number 4 and 6 also, it is see. I hope you have understood the poetic devices along with rhyme scheme and figures of speech very clearly. If you liked the video, please subscribe my channel and also like it. I request you to press the bell icon to get the latest videos. Thank you for watching this video.